Good morning. Myself, Horsha Parichha. I welcome to my channel. So, in this video, we shall discuss uh, proactive disclosure, manual number 12 to manual number 17. So, before this, I may request all of you please watch the video starting from end and do like, share, and subscribe. I will request all of you because your all the subscribe is giving inspiration in order to prepare another new video and present before you. That's why I may request please like, share, subscribe the video. Okay, then we shall start the proactive disclosure. As you know that proactive disclosure is a mandatory compliance for the public authority. It should be done by the public information officer when this act commenced or when this act enacted that day onwards within 120 days. Everybody we know. Already it is 20 years past. So now we shall discuss manual number 12 to manual number 17. What says? Manual number 12 says that is manner of execution of a subsidy program schemes. What is the schemes and subsidy programs we have by inside of the public authority? That as a public information officer, we have to reflect here. First of all, name of the program or scheme. If it is related to your office, you may give it. If it is not relating to our your public authority, then you did not give the information. Because every information is not related to each and every public authority. That's why if it is related, essentially it is related to agriculture department or any other department who are giving some subsidy or something to the citizen directly. So in these cases, the department or the public authority or the institution or the organizations, those who are giving some program or schemes for the betterment of the citizen or subsidy program, you have to mention like this, the name of the program or scheme from which you are giving the subsidy program to the citizen. Then duration of the program or scheme, how will we continue this subsidy program or this scheme for the citizen or for the public. The duration should be given. Then what is the objectives of the program? We are giving this subsidy program or scheme to the citizen for their development, for their upliftment. Then what is the objectives behind it? What is the objectives behind it? We have to mention it. So physical and financial target of the program. Last year, what was the physical and financial target that we have to mention here? Last year, this much of target has been fixed and this much of target has been achieved. This information should be given. Then after, eligibility of the beneficiary. So in this manual, if our public authority is related to provide this information or this information is related to our public authority, then we may give like this, the eligibility of the beneficiary. Prerequisite of the benefits. Prerequisite. Benefits who will be get and what is the benefits shall be given. Prerequisite for the benefits. Then second one, procedure to avail benefits of the program. What is the procedure? What is the methodology by which a beneficiary can go to the authority or public authority in order to get the subsidy program or this program. Then criteria of the deciding eligibility. Who will get this subsidy program? What is the criteria should be there? The eligibility, what is the eligibility of the beneficiary? That has to be decided. That has to be decided. For example, the annual income in a year less than 50,000, they will be eligible. So it's like this. Only I am giving the example. Like this, the eligibility or beneficiary eligibility criteria we have to mention here. Then details of the benefits given. The program also mention the amount of subsidy or the how much amount and who has given this subsidy program, the name and the amount of subsidy program or the amount of this scheme we have provided from our public authority, that has to be reflected, that has to be cited. Other help given, beside this, other help also. What is the other help we have given? That we have to mention here. Then next thing is that procedure of the distribution of the subsidy. If it is done, if it is for subsidy program is providing to the citizen for their betterment, then what is the distribution policy? What is the distribution criteria? For example, in the PDS, this village distribution shall be done on 12th of this month. And this village distribution shall be done 15 and 16. Like this, they have divided. Then what is the procedure of the distribution of the subsidy? Likewise, we have to cite the distribution of a subsidy program. Like then after, where to apply, to whom, contact in the officer to apply, where a beneficiary will apply, how he will apply, what is their procedure, and the contact person, who is the contact person, his designation, his email address, his postal address, whatever may be, very clearly mentioned. Public authority should be cited very clearly. Then after, application fee. What is the application fee for applying this application? What is the application fee has been fixed? That has to be also mentioned. Then also other fees. Beside this, other fees is there, then we have to mention there. Then application format, where application will, if the application is made or plain paper. So application, what type of application shall be given, whether it is predefined and it is getting from the especially a single office or any other cyber cafe, or plain paper they will give, beneficiary will give. That has to be, we have to mention very clearly. Very clearly, we have to mention. Then the next one is, this is the mention it along with what the application should mention in the application. What is the data? What is the data should be mentioned along with what applicants should be mentioned, maybe your BPL category, maybe your general category, or maybe your below income certificate, or what is the document should be attached. Then list of attachment, what is the document? Already I have told you, what is the document should be attached in that format, that should be also mentioned in this manual number 12. Then format attached. Format of attachment. What the format? If we have designed the format, then we have to attach here. Then where to contact in case of a process related complaints. If it is complaint areas, then whom he will approach and whom he will give the petition. That is also we have to mention the person this is, and he will get the complaint and he will solve the complaint of the applicant if it is arise. This thing should be given. Then details of the available fund at various level, like district level, block level, and sub-block level. This is the things we have to mention, that is the availability, where the subsidy program or this scheme shall be distributed among the citizen, among the beneficiary, maybe your district headquarters, maybe your subdivision level, maybe your block level, that we have to very clearly mention. So format I have given the tabular format, that is beneficiary name, we have to give it, then amount of the subsidy, how much we have provided the subsidy, then guarantee. What is the present address and details, and guarantee has been given, how, when he will return and how much he will get, all these things. Then criteria of the scheme. What is the criteria? What type of a scheme this is? Whether this will be 50% refund or totally that is free. All these things should be given. Then district level, then city, then a town, village, and hometown. Like this, in a format, we have to provide for the citizen. This is the information. If we have, or it is related to our public authority, then we may give it. Otherwise, we may give that is not applicable. This is the manual number 12. Then manual number 13, same, the concession. Manual number 13 says that is particulars of the recipients of the concession, permits or authorizations or grant. The name of the program from which we are giving the grants, authorizations, and concession. We have to mention here. Then type of concession, types. whether it is a concession program or whether it is a permits or whether it is a authorizations, that we have to give. What is the objectives? We are giving permits, we are giving grants, we are giving concession. What is the objectives behind it? The objectives should be very clearly mentioned. Target set for the last year. For the last year, how much we have targeted and how much we have achieved. That information should be given. What is the eligibility? In order to get the concession, what is the eligibility a person should be acquired? For example, in a transport department, senior citizen, they are getting 50% free. Then the college student, they are getting some 30-20% free. Then the physically challenged person, he is totally free, but he has to show some government evidence or ID proof or voter ID or college ID card. All these things should be very clearly mentioned. Then procedure to avail in benefits, how the benefits shall be availed by the citizen. That has to be procedure should be very clearly mentioned. Then application fee. For applying this concession program or permits program or authorization program, then what is the fee structure we have framed? That fee structure has to be cited, described. Then ask the application format. Whether we have prepared the application format, then application format has to be given. Or we have to give this. Likewise, you have to prepare the format and you have to give us. Likewise, we have to provide it. Then format of attachment. If we have prepared the format, then we have to give the attachment. Then list of beneficiaries in the format given below. In the below format, I have given you. So we have to give X, manual number 12. Similarly, beneficiary name, validity of a period, and parent, guardian, who is the parent, who is the guardian, and district city, like this. This is the duty of the public authority that he has to maintain these things. So this is comes under their manual number 13. This is the proactive disclosure manual number 13. Then manual number 14 says that is information available in electronic forms. What is the information available in the electronic forms? Maybe your CD, maybe your floppy, maybe your pen drive, maybe your in computer, whatever the email or maybe whatever may be. The information you have in a soft copy, you have to mention here. You have to mention here because people will download from that chapter, from this chapter or from this manual. They could know that this information is in this manual. I have to get it for my development, for my study, for my dissertation, for my thesis. So that's why much and much more information should be provided in this manual. Each and every public authority. From this manual, student or any people, those who are making dissertation or making thesis, preparing thesis, they will get help from this manual number 14. That's why whatever the soft copy, whatever the electronic data we have to cite here. We have to narrate it here. We have to reflect it here. Then manual number 15. Manual number 15 says that is particulars of the facility available to citizen for obtaining information. Whenever citizen they are going to the office, well, first of all they are getting some chair for sitting purpose. Then if there is a library, what is facility, then we have to give it. There is a library facility and from morning 7 to 9 it is open and evening 5 to 6 it is open. Any citizen can come and have a library. Then drama and show we are conducting, we may give it date and place where we are conducting the drama and show. Then print media, then exhibition. If there is exhibition we are conducting, where and what is the time and how what type of exhibition we are doing. Then notice board, we have to give the notice board. Then inspection of a record in the office. While public domain are coming or citizen are coming, they have to inspect what the records in the office. That is also cited in this system. Then system of issuing of copies of the document. What is the procedure? How we will issue the copy of the document? That process also we have to reflect here. We have to reflect here. Then print manual available. Print manual copy. 17 manual copy. Printed manual copy should be available in this format. because any citizen who will come into the office, he will read out. He will read out or she will read out. That's why the print manual available should be there. Printed manual should be there. Then after website of the public authority, we have disseminated our information in website, then data should be updated. Current data should be given or current data should be updated and complete data should be given. Right? Then other means of advertising and other means. In any means, you have disseminated your product disclosure. You have to mention there what type of information and how he will get the citizen. That everything you have to give here in manual number 15. Then manual number 16 says that is very important chapter in the 17 manual. In this 17 manual, this manual number 16 is very important chapter because here public information officer, First Appellate Authority, and Assistant Public Information Officer, their name, designation, mobile number, and email address. Address should be very clearly mentioned. Public Information Officer has to be very clearly mentioned here. Who is the Public Information Officer? Who is the First Appellate Authority? Who is the Assistant Public Information Officer? Their designation, their contact details, their email address, and official address should be very clearly mentioned. This is very easy, but this is important chapter for our citizen. For us, it is an important chapter because through this we can enter into the public authority in order to access any information. Right? Then manual number 17. Manual number 17 is very vital in a days. It is a vital information. That is other useful information. That is FAQ and their answer sheet. Whatever the FAQ answer sheet we have prepared for the propaganda of the citizen, propaganda of the public authority, we have to cite here. Related seeking information. What type of information? Last year we have provided that information also we can give here. Any citizen they can get from here. Then with relation to training imparting to public, is there any training program and when, where it will be imparted? That should be very clearly mentioned. Then with relation to certificate, no objection certificate, etc. issuing not included in manual number 13. Which is not included in manual number 13? The issuing of a certificate, none of the certificate is issuing, then information should be given. With relation to the registration process, then what is the registration procedure? What is the format? What is the fee structure? The registration procedure, very clearly we have to mention here. Then another thing is that with relation to collection the tax, for example, municipal corporation, trade tax, or entertainment tax, etc. If it is available, then we may cite here. The next is that is details of any of the public services. What is the public services citizen they are getting from the public authority? That public services should be very clearly mentioned here. Such type of public service authority, public service for the citizen. So here this information should be very clearly mentioned. So beside this, here the Supreme Court, which has given the 8 points, that transfer policy and transfer order, procurement, all these things also we can cite in this manual, page by page, one page, page 2, page 3, page 4, like this. So that 8 points, I will make another video in the another chapter, another day. So today, I hope that you have watched this video and I may request, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye. Namaskar.